I posted a status saying, give me some random questions and junk so I can make a video and answer them because I'm bored out to my mind. And I got a few, so I'm going to do it. Austin Tuller asked, how do you feel about the economy and our next generation of kids having to deal with the messed up society that we dealt with? I just zoned out reading that question because I was trying to think of how to bleep out the bad word he typed, so let me read it. How do you feel about the economy and our next generation of kids having to deal with the messed up society that we dealt with? Our economy is stupid, and there's nothing we can do about it. And as long as the music business doesn't go out, I don't really care. Yeah, because I'll be dead. Our next generations of kids having to deal with it, I'm thinking they're all going to be gangsters. They grow up dealing with what we deal with as teenagers. They're just going to be gangsters. It doesn't matter, Austin. Why would you ask a question like that? Jeez. Sierra, she asked, what would you do in a zombie apocalypse? Well, I've thought about this before. I don't know why people are so scared of zombies. Because their bodies are rotting and everything falls off. And they move at like a whole 0.2 miles a second. Wait, that's really fast. 0.2 miles an hour. There we go, because 0.2 miles a second would be fast. Anyway, they move really slow, and I think that I would just get a really big shotgun and shoot them if they came at me, and otherwise I'd become an awesome actor and pretend like I'm one of the zombies and just join them. Because, I mean, what else are you going to do? She asked, why am I so beautiful? Well, thanks. And because God made me this way, I guess. That's the only answer I can come up with because I don't know. Alyssa asked, if Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off in the ball in the first place? Well, I've actually thought about this before too. And, well, see, it might have fit perfectly as she was walking. But while she's running, it doesn't mean it would fit tight. Therefore, it could have slipped off. Honestly, I don't even care the answer to that question because my question in return to your question is, what kind of messed up feet did she have that her shoe fit no one else in the whole kingdom except her? That just doesn't make sense. But I guess that's why it's a Disney Channel movie, because we all know that none of those things really happen in real life. So that's all the questions I got this time. Let me check. I might have got more since then. Carlos just asked, why does a fly fly and a lion don't lion? That's a pretty dumb question, Carlos, seeing as fly can be a verb and a noun, therefore it's an action and a thing, and you can't lion because that's not a verb, but nice try, I guess. And besides, when Adam and Eve were naming all the animals, it just got very hard to come up with names, so they just started naming the things by what they did. It went from, oh look, a giraffe, a rhino, to, I ran out of names. What's that thing doing? Flying. It's a fly. And then they just got so unable to name things that they just said, well, let's just go with the alphabet. B. I mean, makes sense, doesn't it? Thanks for your questions, you guys.